Hi, I'm choosing to do my video in English now, and I wanted to show this view on my French video, but for some reasons I got disconnected, and I'm choosing to show you and finish up my quote-unquote work of doing videos today by just doing it. So, comes to our mind to when we think of the word desire, I will I plan to continue doing a bit more of this videoing in English, and yeah. So, what comes to your mind when you think of desire? For me, there's something around sexuality that comes up to my mind, and I want to say we are legitimate to be where we are, to feel what we feel, to want what we want. I'm looking at birds on the lake. I really enjoy that. It's pleasurable to see them being. I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see them swimming, floating on the water. So desire. I was saying in a video in French that I felt a bit tired of exploring the questions like what do you want, what's your goal in life, where do you want to go. It's like right now I notice that what comes to my mind is that I want to be in holidays. I want to feel some vacancies. I want to feel vacancy and do nothing, just be. And actually, I realize that this is what I'm doing. I'm on my own by a lake. Sunbathing. I just moved a bit earlier. My changed positions to have my head more in the shadow because the strands of the sun was a bit painful on my head. I was starting to feel some kind of a headache. So I have shade, I have sun. I can arrange and choose where I want to be. It's delicious. And I also said in the French video that I want to say yes to what I like in my life, and in a way to say, universe, bring more. I'm open to receive more of what I like in my life, like more connection with nature, more meaningful conversation with people, more physical activities, more fun activities. Actually, when I think of fun activities, I'm not sure I'm doing what are the. I'm touching a kind of a sense that I would enjoy more fun activities, and I'm wondering what the what kind of activities I'm talking about that I would enjoy having more of. Like games, I think like last Friday I was with friend and we played some board games, and it was nice to be all together and to have some kind of nice gaming time. But I didn't really like the game so much, so I want to find more meaningful and more inspiring activities, like games that would be more fun. But I like that I'm here talking and exploring and questioning, and this is an activity. I like this activity of thinking of what is it that I enjoy doing in my life, what is it that I would like to have more of in my life. I find that a pleasant activity. In the meantime, right now, as I'm saying so, I feel a bit unsatisfied. So I'm wondering what is it I could do to feel less unsatisfied or to embrace more my unsatisfaction. knowing that I don't want to run away from it, like, like compulsively avoiding what I feel. I feel a sense of unsatisfaction, and I want to make space for it, and opening up to options of things I could do to feel less unsatisfied or more satisfied. I'm going to do a moment of silence just to feel what it feels to be here, and see if there's anything else that comes up with the word desire. I mean, hearing the words desire, if there is anything that it brings up, that's the time to let it emerge to consciousness and eventually share in comments for you or out loud, or to anyone who you want to share with, or just noticing in your own head. Okay, let's listen. I'm thinking of something that I do in my life that I enjoy, which I forgot to do today. And it is to read a page of one book that I find inspiring, that I have actually with me. Wow! I was believing that I didn't have it on me. So yeah, I'm reading one page of this book a day, and I record me reading it, and I send it to 8 people so far, friends and family members. And I'd like to do that soon. But I guess I'm sharing it with you now in a video because I want to acknowledge one of the things that I do, one of the practices I have in my life that I desire to acknowledge, and I desire to have more of it. And I'm thinking if I was going to read the page of the day to you, there's this thing around author rights that I'm a bit uncomfortable with. I'd like to check with the author if it's okay for me to share. So I'd like to ask him. Yeah, so I guess reading the text would be something, a way to go away from this idea of desire that I wanted to initially explore more. What I desire is to, and this is also something I'm practicing a lot, which is to make space for where we are and what we feel. So I also like to say that we are legitimate to feel what we feel, whatever we feel right here, right now. I desire to acknowledge that telling you was really helpful for me, that we are legitimate to feel what we feel, because it really helped me to remember that whatever I feel, I'm legitimate, and sometimes I forget it. So it's really like a good practice to remind that as often as possible that we are legitimate to feel what we feel. feel some relief remembering that. I desire to take some time to write more about the topic of desire, to explore kind of, putting into shape in sentences that brings images of what is it I want more of, what is it I enjoy in my life, what is it I want to cultivate. I like this idea of being engaged into an activity that really meets your needs and basically right now I'm contemplating the lake, the colors, the reflections of the lights. And I look for more deeper and more meaningful and more joyful connections with myself and with others. And I'm not sure yet what I can do for that, but just acknowledging it feels good. It's like, oh, I get what I want now. So I'm willing to engage into a search of acknowledging what is it I already love in terms of relationships, in terms of connections I have and I can nourish. So I look forward to finish this video and see where I want to go from there. Thank you for being you. May we all connect to what we love right here, right now, and may we say yes to being open to receive even more of what we love and appreciate. Bye for now.